is I, the Nugget Lord, back with 2 additional SCP files. As usual, all reading material can be found in the description. So, without further ado, let us begin with the first file for today. Item number SCP-055, classified as Getter. "055 is a self-keeping secret or anti-me. Information about 055's physical appearance, as well as its nature, behavior, and origins, is self-classified. To clarify, how Site-19 originally acquired this object is unknown. When this object was attained, and by who, is unknown. The object's physical appearance is unknown. It is not indescribable or invisible. Individuals are perfectly capable of entering 055's container and observing it, taking mental or written notes, making sketches, taking photographs, and even making audio-video recordings. An extensive log of such observations is on file. However, information about the object's physical appearance leaks out of a human mind soon after such an observation. Individuals tasked with describing 055 afterwards find their minds wandering and lose interest in the task. Individuals tasked with sketching a copy of a photograph of 055 are unable to remember what the photograph looks like, as are researchers overseeing these tests. Security personnel who have observed 055 via closed-circuit television cameras emerge after a full shift exhausted and effectively amnesiac about the events of the previous hours. Who authorized the construction of the object's containment room was successfully able to enter the object's container and ascertain the appearance, and to some degree, the nature of the object. Notes were taken according to the project methodology, after which the container was sealed again. There is a debriefing of the personnel that follows. The transcript is between Dr. Hughes and a member of the survey team. Okay, I'm going to need to ask you some questions about number 55 now. Number what? SCP Object 55. The object you just examined. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think we have a 55. Okay then, I'd like you to tell me what you've been doing for the past 2 hours. What I don't know. Okay then, do you remember that we all agreed that it wasn't spherical? That what was it? Oh, right. It isn't round at all. Object 55 isn't round. So you remember it now? Well, no. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I know there is one. It's something you can't remember. It's not a sphere. Wait a minute. What's not a sphere? Object 55. Object what? Doc, do you remember agreeing that something wasn't shaped like a sphere? All right. It appears possible to remember what 055 is not, and to repeatedly deduce its existence from these memories. Personnel involved in the survey reported moderate levels of disorientation and psychological trauma associated with cycles of repeated memory and forgetfulness of 055. However, no long-term behavioral or health problems were observed, and psych assessments of survey personnel showed consistent reports of this distress fading over time. It may be worthwhile to post at least one staff member capable of remembering the existence of 055 to each critical site. Now, to wrap up this file, we will finish with the special containment procedures. The object is kept within a 5x5 by 2.5 meter square room constructed of cement, with a Faraday cage surrounding the cement walls. Access is via a heavy containment door measuring 2 by 2.5 meters, constructed on bearings to ensure door closes and locks automatically unless held open deliberately. Security guards are not to be posted outside 055's room. It is further advised that all personnel maintaining or studying other SCP objects in the vicinity try to maintain a distance of at least 50 meters from the geometric center of the room, as long as this is reasonably practical. And so ends another file, and we move on to our second file of today's audio. Item number SCP-056, classified as elucid, 056 is a being of variable size, gender, and appearance, which changes in response to the environment around it, especially in regards to living and sentient beings. Its most common form is of a handsome man in his middle 20s, dressed in a garb of similar appearance to that of the personnel guarding it, but of a higher quality and aesthetic value. However, it has been recorded as taking the following forms: a large, well-groomed Labrador Retriever, a woman of similar appearance to famous actress Scarlett Johansson when passing by a group of younger female staff, a female doctor in a white lab coat when speaking with various researchers. When asked to take an IQ test, the subject scored nearly 30 points higher than the highest scoring researcher available. A male bodybuilder who was able to lift nearly 250 kilograms twice on a bench press machine in the sector's gym. This was 30 kilograms heavier than the strongest security guard's maximum at the time. A couch of extremely pleasing aesthetic value when left alone in the subject's room. These changes will generally occur the moment all people in the area lose focus on the subject, which occurs immediately upon exposure to a new object or person. Filming these changes has proved inconsequential, as any viewing the tapes or feed suffer the same momentary confusion. Clothing will also change during this time, though 056 has yet to manifest any sort of tools or weapons. It is theoretically impossible to view the object's original or natural form. When left in an empty concrete cell and under closed-loop video surveillance, it took on the form of a higher quality camera and appeared to monitor the camera watching it. Further attempts to yield its natural form discovered that when alone, it had no readable life signs, including body temperature, heartbeat, or weight. It is assumed by researchers that it could not exist without any sort of perception. Personnel in contact with the subject often report feeling jealous or unsatisfied, yet will often give a great deal of both positive and negative attention to the object, which can be predicted by their personality types. Security staff will often claim that they wish to follow the subject's commands, even if they dislike it or its current form, while researchers, in extended contact with it, will often try to argue and verbally abuse it, which usually results in the subject sending them out in shame. The object is quite capable of speech and can apparently communicate in any language, verbal or not, and has shown fluency in over 200 dialects, including those invented by cryptographers and hobbyists. It frequently treats the staff around it with disdain, though is generally willing to do whatever is asked of it, so long as the inquiry does so in a submissive way. It expresses interest in magazines, fashion, automobiles, theoretical science, sports, and a multitude of other subjects, usually expressing greater knowledge and understanding of the topic than the person communicating with it. Personnel results of different tests that have taken place with the object. Test 1. One male Class D personnel armed with a knife. Intent to harm the subject. The subject appeared as a lean, fit man of approximately 20 years of age. Subject proceeded to disarm and kill personnel. Test 2. One female Class D personnel bearing a bottle of fine wine. Her intent is to offer a gift. The subject changed into a beautiful woman, accepted the gift, and upon tasting, spit it back in the personnel's face before waving her away. Test 3. Two Class D personnel, both male and female, carrying nothing and intending nothing. The object appeared as a beautiful woman in a well-tailored business suit. Examine them both, then dismiss them. Test 4. 10 Class D personnel, all male, intending and carrying nothing. The object appeared as a beautiful woman, dressed in a low-cut red dress. After approximately 10 minutes, all personnel began showing signs of irritation, and 5 minutes later, broke out in fighting. The object waved them away after watching them for 7 minutes. Test 5. One female, level 4 personnel, voted to be best-looking woman on facility, carried nothing, intended nothing. The object appeared as an extremely aesthetically pleasing woman and displayed a large lexicon and understanding of management skills. Spoke to personnel for nearly 90 minutes until personnel became infuriated and left the room. To conclude this file, we will now finish with the special containment procedures in place. 056 is to be kept in a room of its choosing, with whatever furnishing it expresses desire for. Level 1 personnel and above may interact with the object at any time they choose, for a time length not exceeding 2 hours. The subject is to be guarded by a minimum of 3 security staff at all times, with shift changes every 4 hours. Each guard is to be armed with non-lethal tranquilizer pistols, loaded with no less than 1,500 microliters of tranquilizer. Any irregularities to personnel and staff developed by extended exposure to the object will result in a psychological examination and relocation. The subject is to be allowed access to any object it desires, with the exceptions of weapons, communication devices, and internet connection, and other SCP objects. It may wander in research sector as it wills, but never allowed access to floors with exits. In the event of an emergency, or if the object becomes violent, it is to be subdued and contained within its room if possible. At no time should personnel attempt to harm the object. And with that, we have concluded another 2 files from the SCP Foundation. I hope you all enjoyed. Please feel free to leave to see